And with apologies for this thing continually going out of zoom, there we've got, where's my pointer? We have the two tracks coming out of the station. This is the station, everyone knows this is the station. What I've done is I've loose laid the tracks going round there, so they're just laid quite loosely. I've checked the gauge between the two, and that's wide enough for trains to pass safely without crashing or destroying each other. What I'm going to do is, because of my appalling carpentry, I've managed to get these boards slightly lower than this board. So I'm going to cover this section here with 3mm cork sheets, which is going to make this level. I'm not doing cork underlay under all the trains, as I have done for the Peco track, so it has minimal sound baffling qualities, but it does, the main thing is it obviously provides a shoulder for the ballast to sit on. Now of course I'm doing research all the time, and I tend to do the research after I've done something, which is not the best way of doing it. The cork, the shoulder ballast, the ballast shoulders for tracks, was only on main lines and only after sort of the 1970s. So the model that the period I'm modelling now, you wouldn't have a ballast shoulder, so there's no need for the cork. The other reason I'm not doing it, so it's not prototypical, it doesn't do much for the acoustic. The main reason, I suppose, is actually I'm quite lazy. Anyway, everything over here, which this is going to be like a depot, goods depot, and I'm thinking it's where parcels are going to come in and freight vans are going to come in. That's going to curl around. We'll have a couple of sidings there and a building there. That's all going to be on cork. So the other thing is, if you put everything on cork, you don't have to worry about the difference in your platform heights, because if you put your track on cork, that's 3mm high, screws out the platform height. So today, I'll stop burbling. What I hope to do, get all this area covered in cork, then get this track pinned down. Well, before then, additional electrical feeds soldered onto the track pinned down, holes made for the point motors underneath, up to about that point there. Let's see how that goes. Excellent, thank you.